think we're good to go. What's going on, guys? Back on the California Delta this beautiful breezy morning, and back by popular demand. We're just gonna go out fishing today, but we're gonna add a little bit of a challenge to it. We're gonna weigh our best five. It's not really a challenge, just how we're gonna measure our best five, but we are gonna try to catch a decent bag. I think we should be able to get on some good punch fish, some good frog fish. I don't know. It's so hard to say. Conditions are always different, and there's a different tide today. That's the plan today. California Delta, weigh best five. Let's go. Look at all these seagulls. A bunch of bait here somewhere. We're starting on a low tide. It's gonna be incoming all morning. You can see right there, you can see the water line. Like that tree right there is a solid 3.5, 4 foot below. So again, kind of playing with what we know, that low tide. These mats, all this cover, will suck a lot of these fish out to the outer edge. At least we hope. Just gotta go with the Delta Classic. Oh, wow. Stole the trailer right off me. All right, first couple of casts with a chatter. I'm gonna take that as a sign. Definitely gonna take that as a sign. Yeah, big one too. I thought it was a big one. It wasn't that big, but all right, ChatterBait. Man, just gotta find the right bait sometimes. Today, right now, at this moment, you know, we weren't having any luck on the frog or the punch or the popper. Really, should have known better. ChatterBait. Dude, that's a bite. Come on now. Kind of like a short striker or what? That's gonna put us on the board at least, I think. ChatterBait deal. Man, I bit the tail off. Yeah, we're not gonna measure that one. I don't think that's 12. If it is, it's a line burner. Man. Oh gosh. That one counts. Look at the way he ate that ChatterBait. Choked it. Choked the ChatterBait. Gosh. Alright, well that's gonna help our cause. That one's definitely got some weight to it. That's a true belly shirt. $2.11. Just shy of 3. Nice solid one though. Bit of fatness to that fish. Thank you, sir. $2.11 on the ChatterBait. I think we gotta keep going with it. It's kind of funny. All 3 of my bites so far is right on that same little patch. Just in case they are stacked over there, we got one more bait to try. Just in case they're piled there. Yep, it's biting. Oh, it's definitely biting. They could be piled right there. Probably some little ones too, though. Let him slow down a little bit. That's another good one. Let's get some grass. No. God. Little fella. Yeah. Oh, I let go of it. I don't understand, like, some of them are like picking it up and then dropping it. I can feel them bite it and like smack it or something. You know what we do in that situation though, right guys? When you want them to hold on a little longer, add a little scent. Crawfish scent too. Delta, that's perfect. See, we got a little drop shot rig with a weedless hook, zoom Z-drop. Green weenie is the color, one of my favorite colors to drop shot in the summer on the Delta. I don't know, just I've always had good luck on this color this time of year. These fish certainly don't mind it. There we go. Feels better. Fish are swimming right for the weeds. Oh, you think that guy's 12 inches? I don't think he's 12, but I think that's like a pound and a halfer. I mean, he's thick. Maybe just a pound. It's a killer setup right now. It's kind of rare that you can post up on a spot on the Delta and just catch fish consistently. Or maybe it's not that rare. Maybe I've just been fishing too fast the last couple of years here, but gotta do that as a kayaker. You gotta figure out how to slow down and just pick apart an area. It's just hard for me because I love covering water. This area certainly has a bunch of fish just sitting on this little tule point as this tide rolls in, I should say. All right, guys, we're not gonna obviously stay posted up here all day, so let's keep moving, covering some more water with that chatterbait. They're definitely biting that chatterbait pretty good, so maybe that'll be our key to our bigger bite too. They're biting today. They are biting. Look at that, same area I casted the drop shot. Guess I can't move off just yet. That same spot. Chatterbait fish right there. There we go. Another good one. Yeah, it's a keeper. Yeah. Yeah, another borderline fish. Probably 12, but whoa, almost fell out of my boat. Almost took a swim right there. I've only taken a swim a couple of times in my 7 years of kayak fishing. They were not intentional. Before we leave this area, let's just make a few more casts of that drop shot. I don't want to leave anybody left behind. Kind of about the same size. Kind of funny how they're just there. They're just there. kind of setting up to be one of those, you know, magical days. I mean, I guess it depends on your definition of magical. If you just like catching fish, this is a magical day. They're setting up and they're eating. I can't imagine how many fish are just in this little tule point right here. There's probably, I don't even know. There's got to be a couple of good ones. I mean, we caught one good one out of there. I think that's a keeper. I think that's a weighable one. Yeah, never mind. It's thick. It's not a definite keeper. Oh, missed that bite. Missed her. Come back, come back. I don't think I need to set the hook that hard, but about the same size. Fun catching fish though, you know? Some days on the Delta it's like a struggle just to get 5 bites, and then some days they're just all biting. You know what? I think that'll keep. I think that's when we gotta measure. No, man, just another short, chunky one. Well, ChatterBait, on average, getting the bigger bites. Oh, wow, that one was swimming right off with it. Alright, probably really stupid leaving the spot, but I'm gonna try to cover a little more water and run into some bigger fish. But man, what a magical little spot that was. Jeez. I don't think it's punch time yet, but anything's fair game right now. Yeah, I guess it is punch time. That one came off though. One of those days we can catch them on anything we want. Well, that's fun. Okay, punching's working. Dissect this a little more. Dude, these fish are so piled up. I mean, I should probably start weighing some of these. I mean, that's a keeper, but it's like 1.5 pounds. I have confidence we're gonna catch bigger fish than that today. The bird just took off over there, but it just proves that there's bait way up in these mats, and obviously the bass too. Goodness gracious, what a fun bite. Oh, dang it. That was definitely a fish. So fun though, when you just feel them bite. Holy crap. Look at the size of that crawfish right there. Oh my God, I still got the fish too. It's not very big. Jeez. There's a lot of life back there. I just kind of scoped it out. I gotta show you this crawfish, guys. I don't know if it's necessarily a crawfish deal back there that they're munching on. There's a ton of shad back there. That's the thing. Those birds are probably chewing the shad. I mean, just standing up, I can see tons of little shad back here. But look at the size of this crawfish. Like, dude, seriously, it's a monster. Right? That's like the size of my hand. But, I mean, look at the stuff we're punching back here. It's just a mat of this viney stuff, and they're living right underneath it. I think we gotta measure him. Oh, you know what? That's actually, I mean, it's not huge, but it's definitely a keeper. All right, we gotta start weighing them because keeper bites apparently are tough. Probably a pound and maybe 1 pound 3 ounces, I'm guessing. 1.3. It's got a little belly. All right, what is that? A 2.11 and a 1.3. Yeesh. Well, at least they're still in this area. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh my God. Finally. There we go. Finally got another one. Keeper. It's probably like a 2.5, I'd imagine. Yeah, 115. That's it, really? 115, okay. Alright. Number 3. Man, we're working our way to a very average limit right now. That old saying is true once again. You don't leave fish to find fish. We definitely left our good spot in the morning and went looking and did not really find much. So hopefully these fish are still here. We're gonna go back to that spot, and I don't know, it's a different tide now, a different part of the day. We're back at the spot where they were definitely stacked up this morning. You think they're still here? I hope so. What the heck? This area, like, can't even get a bite now. I should have stayed here. I may have moved into this little tule island. The water going up, we might have to throw back in there. Earlier they were on the edge. It might be in the island now. That's what I'm guessing. Very surprising. Well, actually no. So crazy. That area just loaded with fish. They're gone now. But the areas that we tried this morning that were bad could be good now. I think those fish just moved somewhere else. Not sure if maybe they moved to the other side or in the middle of the island. Don't know. Very interesting though. Oh, yeah, maybe they did move on the outside. Oh, that's a shame and a half. You know why that's a shame and a half? Look at the one with it. Oh my golly, can you see the one with it? Oh man, the one with it's like a 5 at least. Thought it was a carp next to it for a second, but it was big old bass. Jeez. Okay. It's got to be like a pound. 1, 2. There's 4. Man, that other one was really nice. That would have definitely helped. But that could be a sign that they moved to the other side of this like Tule Island. I think we figured them out. I think we figured out where they moved to. Oh, they just moved over just 20 yards. And nah, we're not gonna measure him. Yeah, same stretch right here. Didn't get a single bite earlier. It's harder to fish though, because the tide was a lot lower, and I mean it's still kind of hard to fish. I'm getting a lot of grass in the drive. It's tough to fish it, but I do think that's a good sign that that's 2 bites. right on the other side. Still biting the chatterbait. Tide's different, so the fish are different. So now they could be here. Little dude. I think what's so fun about the punch bite is like every bite feels like it's a giant, you know? Oh, man. Yeah, that's probably a keep. You know what? Gosh. Kind of desperate right now. Let's just weigh it, just so we can at least say we got a limit. 1-1. Man, there's 5. A lot of fish today, just not a lot of big ones, you know? Probably another pound fish. Oh my god, what's a random flip? Such a random flip. There we go. Nice one. Oh, so random. Jeez. Oh man, you just never know when you're gonna get a bite. Never know. He's got a weird looking eye. Can definitely get rid of one of those little micros. That'll be over 2, right? 2 pounds. Nice one. There we go. Alright folks, so I did the outro in the truck, but as luck would have it, and as the way my GoPro experience is going so far, don't know what happened in the file, so doing the outro again. I like to recap the day, just kind of give you guys a summary as to what happened, but yeah, you saw it. Today we found some fish. Another okay day on the Delta. I think we ended up having like maybe 9 pounds for our best 5, so okay, wasn't that good, but we had a limit and we caught a bunch of fish, so I really can't complain. We were starting on a low tide. Tide moved in all day, so the water was rising. Very first part of the morning, we found them really stacked in one area. And again, I'm continuing to learn the Delta, figure out tidal fisheries, but on that low tide, those fish were grouped up. We had some wind. Of course, the water was moving, so they were sitting in a very particular area, and I think they were waiting for bait. I saw a lot of shad around. They must have been just waiting for those funneling shad to come by and just munch on them. And then in the afternoon, those fish that were there in that one particular spot, gone. And that's how tidal fisheries go. Certain areas are amazing at certain tides, and then other times when the tide is different, they're gone. And I've always wondered, you know, do those fish move, or are they just buried in the grass? Like, where do those fish go? But today we definitely found out and confirmed those fish that were piled up in that one area had just moved to the outer edge of the tules on that higher tide. It just goes to show tidal fisheries, not just the Delta, kind of tricky to figure out. You have to really be on top of your tidal game, and you know, there's plenty of guys out here that do very well in the Delta, that fish certain areas on certain tides. Yeah, I've got some stuff in my hands. Baits that were successful today. Gonna do a little giveaway. You guys know the rules for giveaways. Of course, ChatterBait, Yamamoto Swim Senko trailers, Zoom Z-Drop, and some Rage Menaces. But yeah, these 4 baits, or these 4 things were pretty crucial in catching some fish today, so I'm gonna do a little giveaway. As always, for giveaways, just leave a comment below. In 3 days, I will pick a random comment, I will pin that comment, and we'll get in touch, and I'll send you these baits. So in 3 days, come back to this video, I'll pick a winner, I'll pin that comment, and you'll win some Delta summer baits, I guess. But that's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.